everyone, welcome and welcome back to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot and today's Pick a Card reading. Today we're looking at what makes you so attractive to your person in terms of qualities and characteristics, as well as your physical attributes. We do want to thank you all for your support, your comments, and sharing these readings, but also for allowing us to be part of your journey. We've been doing tarot readings for over 30 years. So if you're interested in looking into your personal journey, there is a link in the description and pinned below on how to get private readings with us. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it may resonate with you. So please just take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and let the rest go. This is a timeless reading, so when you see it, trust that the divine timing of the universe led you to this reading today. Also remember, as always, these general readings are for entertainment purposes. So for today's Pick a Card reading, we have 4 options to choose from. Pile 1, show your support. And pile 1 comes with the green Aventurine. Pile 2 is empowerment. And that comes with the red Agate. Pile 3 is gratitude and appreciation. And that comes with Amethyst. And pile 4 is leap of faith. And that comes with Amazonite. Choose the one you feel most drawn to. Perhaps you're drawn to the image on the card, the wording on the card, or the crystal, or all 3. Take your time and pause if you need, but it's best to go with your first impression because your intuition is leading you. The timestamps are below in the description and pinned to the top comment, so you can go directly to your reading by clicking on the timestamp for the pile you select. So take a moment to relax and release everything except what is happening in this moment. This time is for you. Let's begin your journey today. I'll see you in your readings. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose Show Your Support and the green Aventurine. This is a general reading, so not all of it may resonate with you. So please just take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. Today we are looking at what makes you so attractive to your person in terms of qualities and characteristics, as well as physical attributes. So let's get right into this. For pile 1, what makes you so attractive to your person? The Knight of Wands. Straighten these up a little bit. Looking in the camera frame and I need to be straight. What else for pile 1? What makes them so attractive to their person? The 8 of Pentacles. What else for pile 1? What makes them attractive to their person? The 10 of Pentacles. So this Knight of Wands is fire energy, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If your sun, moon, rising for you or your person is in Leo, Sag, or Aries, this may be a place of validation for you. Some people like to use the astrology signs as a validation for their pile selection. It doesn't have to be for this to be the right pile for you. It's just some people like to choose it that way. So you have a lot of confidence, pile 1. Your person is very attracted to your confidence, and your confidence gives them confidence and makes them feel like they will be able to achieve their dreams. You give them support, you give them encouragement, you give them advice, and your advice is priceless. They know that you always tell the truth and that they can trust what you say and that you have their best interests at heart. So I feel that they're also very attracted to the fact that you take your work seriously. Perhaps they do as well, but this Eight of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles, it really shows about your work ethic and how they are attracted to that within you. And perhaps that as well gives them encouragement to be more cognizant and more in tune with their work, their job, their career. Now, this Ten of Pentacles also comes with stability. And they're attracted to the fact that they perceive that you are stable, that you're safe. They feel very protected when they are with you, and they feel protective of you as well. But this Ten of Pentacles in this deck, I love this Ten of Pentacles in this deck, and I've said this before, it's got all these hearts behind these pentacles. There is so much love here, and they're also attracted to you. Perhaps you're really good with kids, and they do want to have a family. They do consider having a family with you, and the fact that perhaps you are good with children, or you do want to have children or combine your families, that's something that they're attracted to as well. So let's see what else we get for pile one. What makes you so attractive to your person? The Three of Wands. Well, there's a lot of fire energy here in 4 cards, and I do feel that your person is very attracted to the passion that the two of you share, okay? They do feel that there is a lot of sensuality in that connection, and I feel that that is something that they really admire in you. That's really all we can say about that. Because we have to keep this PG, but there is so much passion here that they have for you. There's attraction, there's passion, but they really love the time that you spend together intimately. They're very attracted to you in terms of a physical partner. They find that your willingness and ability to try new things and experiment, that is something that really attracts them to you as well. And on the bottom, we have the Six of Pentacles. And that's very much about you being compassionate and kind and trying to keep balance in your connection and in your relationship. And you give to them, and you give unconditionally. There's something about the way that you are kind to others and being benevolent to others. Perhaps you're involved in some sort of charity, contributing time, contributing energy, or contributing money to charities. This is something that they find very attractive about you as well, because that really comes with kindness and compassion that you feel for others and that you want to give back to the world. You want to help people. That's something that they really admire in you. So let's see what else we get for pile one. What makes them so attracted to you? What else for pile one? What makes them so attracted to you? Why is your person so attracted to you, pile one? The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Water. Again, this comes with that Ten of Pentacles. It's about family. It's about seeing you as a blessing in their life. And that comes as well with this Six of Pentacles. They do see you as a blessing in their life. And this is something that is very important to them. I do feel that you give them the time and the space that they need, especially if they are focused as well on their work, on their career, on achieving some financial stability and security here for the future. I do feel that there is, for many of you who selected this pile, a strong potential for a future here between the two of you. Six of Earth. Well, this is Six of Pentacles again. So this is about you being generous and giving to others, wanting to help, trying to help others, being generous to your person, being generous to your family, being generous to others. This is something that makes you so attractive as well. See what else for pile one. This is the Hierophant. The Hierophant. So It says wise counselor on this card, but this is really about you helping them. You've shown them and you remind them to take care of themselves, whether it's leading by example, which is very much about this connection between the two of you, or by pointing out that they need to take care of themselves and that they deserve some self-care. I feel that they feel comfortable discussing anything that's going on in their life with you, okay? And you've shown them that when they're down or when they're in places of difficulty, problems with work, family, friends, job, whatever, health, whatever they're dealing with or going through, that you're there for them and know what they need at that moment and you deliver. This is all part of your giving, caring nature. It's all part of your compassion that comes with this Six of Pentacles. Let's see what else. For pile 1, the Seven of Wands. You rise to any challenge. They admire that you will rise to any challenge, and you are determined. Okay, you are very determined, and this comes back to these cards about work, where I was saying that perhaps you're very dedicated to your job, you're very dedicated to your profession. You're determined to be successful. And this is something they really admire in you because it helps them be successful as well. So let's do this like this. Let's see what else we get for pile 1. But let's come back to this Hierophant for a minute, this wise counselor. When they've been worried or in trouble, you've helped them see that things can and will get better. And you help them stop worrying and encourage them to have faith instead. So let's see what else. Actually, I wanted to go to this card. This is the card you selected for your reading, pile 1, and it says show your support. This is so very much about how supporting and encouraging you are, not just to your person, but to others as well. You provide a safe space for your person's concerns and feelings, and you're an excellent listener. They know that they can discuss anything with you if they can let down their guard and fully express their concerns with whatever is going on in their life. This is very much, they trust you. They know that you have their best interests at heart. They know that you have their back. They know that you want what is best for them. There is something about your hair that they really find so incredibly beautiful. Perhaps it's how you style it. Perhaps it's what you use to wash and condition it, the way that it smells, but there's something about it. And there's a grace and a poise to you that is something they find very attractive as well. We are keeping this PG. I just wanted to remind everybody that. But they're very turned on by you. It's the way that you present yourself. You present yourself the way you dress, the way that you can get dressed up and be ready for a night out on the town, or just kind of like even be a schlub, just kind of like wearing jeans and a t-shirt, no makeup and a ponytail or messy bun. They find this very attractive about you as well. There's so much attraction here, so much love, so much caring, because you give to them unconditionally also. So let's see what else they find very attractive about you. For pile 1. Well, this says tantric journey, and this comes back to this Knight of Wands and Three of Wands. And the frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we are intrinsically that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with another. If you know what Tantra is, this comes back to this passion and this physical connection that exists between the two of you. Very strong. This is something that I feel they're saying that they've never really experienced before. It's something that being with you makes them feel whole. They feel that they can achieve anything when they are with you in that way. So let's see what else we get for pile 1. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. This is very much like the Fool card, right? This come to the edge. It looks very much like the Fool card. Someone who's willing to take a leap of faith. Someone who's down for anything. Someone who's willing to try new things. Someone who likes to have new adventures. And that very much as well is how this Knight of Wands is. Someone that likes new adventures. Someone who wants to experience new things. They're very attracted to your sense of adventure and the fact that you would like to try new things. That whether that's learning how to make sushi or learning how to sail or going new places and experiencing new things together. They feel that you're down for that. And this is something that they truly find very attractive about you as well. Let's see what else we get here for pile 1. What makes pile 1 so attractive to their person? What are they attracted about? Let's see what else we get here for pile 1. What are they so attracted? Ground connection to anchor the action of the heart. You're very grounded. Being grounded is important, and I feel that you help ground them, although perhaps you do have a lot of this fire energy that comes with the Knight of Wands. This 10 of Pentacles also tells us that you are very grounded. You're very pragmatic. You're very balanced. You also have a strong intuition, and I feel that you intuitively know what's going on with your person without them saying anything. You can just feel it, you sense it, you hear it in your mind, because there is this strong connection between the two of you. Discernment, you're able to see through any kind of bullshit, right? You're able to really be able to work through and see clearly a lot of things that are happening within your life and within your person's life as well. You have this strong sense of intuition, and you can help them kind of work through places where they may not have clarity or they may have clouded judgment. And this is something that they truly admire in you as well. Sometimes they can't figure it out for themselves. They may get stuck in analysis paralysis, but you help them clear through that forest and get to what actually makes sense for you. Hi, Morgana. Sorry, that's my cat. She has dementia. And she cries a lot. So let me straighten this back up here. And the card that fell out was love. Love. They are attracted to you because of the love that you have for them, unconditional love for them, but also you have love for others. Remember, we talked earlier about your generosity and your compassion and charity for helping others. I feel that you genuinely do have this love and compassion for animals and other people who are suffering, who are going through difficulties. And I find it interesting that this love card, and it says the pure radiance of all in all. pops right down on top of these 2 Six of Coin cards. That's all about being generous, being kind, being benevolent to others. I feel that this is something your person finds attractive in you as well. Pile 1. Let's see what else we get for pile 1. It says slow down, pause and allow things to unfold. I feel that you didn't rush things with your person, and you certainly don't rush things with them. I do feel you have a patience with them. You have a greater, deeper understanding of them, perhaps more than they do of themselves. And you allow things to unfold between the 2 of you naturally and organically. See what else for pile 1. Choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. This comes back to this love that we were talking about earlier. How loving you are to everyone, to your person, to others, to your family, to your friends. The heart of the matter. The heart of the matter. Your heart is open, and perhaps you are teaching your person how to open their heart if their heart is not already open. And this is something that they could definitely be admiring within you, especially if they have a hard time letting down their guard and opening their heart and being vulnerable. And if you are patient with them in regard to that, I feel that this is something that they truly appreciate. Practice compassion. See, that comes up again. You are compassionate. There's a lot of compassion here from you. Pile 1, again, to your person, to those around you, to people around the world. Perhaps you are doing something to help, whether it's financially or energetically or through your time, effort, and energy. There's definitely a sense here that your compassion is something that your person finds very attractive. Like attracts like. They do feel that the 2 of you have a lot in common. There's a lot of similarities here, but there's also enough differences between the 2 of you to make it interesting, to make it fun, to make it exciting, okay? They think that you are beautiful inside and out. They feel that you fit perfectly together, especially with this tantric card being here, okay? They like your hips, the shape of them, and they find all of you so very attractive. And, you know, your energy is something that's contagious to them. They really enjoy your fiery temperament. This comes back to that King of Wands. They really enjoy that sometimes you can be sassy and that you have a quirkiness about you that they really love. And there really is no one else like you. And with this 10 of Pentacles being here, this does show us very much so that your person does consider a future with you and having a family and a home with you. This is your reading for today, Pile 1. Thank you for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the top comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in reading 2. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Empowerment card and the red agate. This is a general reading, so not all of it may resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. Today, we're looking at what makes you so attractive to your person in terms of qualities and characteristics, as well as physical attributes. So let's get right into this reading for you, pile 2. What makes you so attractive to your person for pile 2? What makes you so attractive to your person, pile 2? Well, there's the 2 of Pentacles. And, of course, we have to drop one on the floor. And the 9 of Cups. See what else for pile 2. What makes you so attractive to your person? The King of Cups. See what else for pile 2. What makes you so attractive to your person? The 7 of Pentacles. And then on the bottom we have the Queen of Wands. So with this King of Cups, that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And with this Queen of Wands, that's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. For you or your person, for those of you that like to validate your pile selection based on astrology signs, it doesn't have to be, but some people like to choose their pile based on that kind of validation. I'm sorry about my voice, but I have allergies that are insane today. So, pile 2, when your person saw you, they really felt that it was love at first sight. They were so amazed by how beautiful you are. They were so amazed at your hair, the way that you presented yourself. There's something really about your hair in all of these pictures here on these cards. And it's almost like with this 9 of Cups, because the 9 of Cups is a wish card, it's about wish fulfillment. I feel that if they threw a wish out to the universe about what they wanted in terms of a romantic partner, you would have been the fulfillment of that wish. Now, with this 2 of Pentacles here, this is saying that they're attracted to the fact that you're very balanced. You're able to see 2 sides to most arguments, right? You're able to kind of like look at things from different objectives, and that actually helps them. So you actually bring balance into your connection and into your relationship. The 7 of Pentacles is really about, there's a lot of patience here. I do feel that you're patient with them, but look at that heart there. Your heart chakra is so open to your person, and this is something that they find very attractive about you as well. There's also something about your eyes. Your eyes can see to the depths of their soul, and while at times that may scare them, I do feel as well it's something that they find very attractive about you. There's a depth to you. There's a depth to who you are as a person. It's not just about the package on the outside, how beautiful you are and how attracted they are to you, but it's also about the depth of who you are. Now, this Queen of Wands, they are very attracted to you passionately. I do feel that they have a lot of passion for you, and I do feel that the passion that the 2 of you share is something that they hold very near and dear to their heart. And also there's a genuine love for you. And if they haven't expressed it, I do feel they will. With this King of Cups being here, this is about emotional maturity. Also, with the Queen of Wands and King of Cups, this is about your intuition and your empathy that you have with your person. You know when to say what you need to say, when you need to do what you need to do. There's just this deep level of understanding between you. Like, you give them your full attention and you take them seriously. You're not sitting there kind of like looking at your phone while they're talking to you, especially if they're asking you for some sort of advice or guidance on a situation they're dealing with. They know and you know when something is on their mind, and when they have something important on their mind, you make time for them and you take whatever they have to say seriously. And even if other people are around you and you're busy with other things, with work or family or friends or whatever, you always make time for them and make a point to engage with them. And you have a great way of showing affection, especially at just the right time, whether it's a smile, a look, or a touch on the arm or on their shoulder. And your energy is contagious. And when you talk about all the things you want to do and places you want to go, it gets them excited too. They think you're very beautiful inside and out. And even when you just wake up or have dirt on your face and your clothes need cleaning or whatever, your clothes are dirty because you guys have been doing stuff outside, you still look cute to them. And they actually do like the way you look without makeup or if your hair is not perfect. But they also love it when you do take the time, effort, and energy to present yourself with care and makeup and prepared. So let's see what else for pile 2. What does pile 2's person find so attractive about them? Let's see what else for pile 2. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Earth, prosperity, security, and tradition. 10 of Pentacles. So they feel very secure with you. They feel safe. Again, they know that you have their best interest at heart. They know you have their back. They feel safe with you. Page of Air, which is Page of Swords. This is Libra energy, Gemini energy, and Aquarius energy. They know that with you, that what they see is what they get. They know that you're very honest with them. They know that you speak your truth. And you know that they will tell them exactly how it is. Let's see what else. The Star, inspiration. They see you as an inspiration. They feel that you're very inspirational in their life. And that you, in your own life, have overcome so much. You've overcome so many things in your life. So many challenges. You've been able to overcome them. And you encourage them to do the same. You're always there for them. Listening, giving advice, providing counsel. What else for pile 1? This is the Lovers. Yay, no nudity on this deck. So they also admire that you are able to make choices. You're able to make decisions. Sometimes they may get stuck in being able to make a decision. It may take them a while to be able to make a decision, but they feel that when they can talk things out with you, it actually makes it much easier for them to make a decision because you give them the right advice. You give them the right counsel. They trust what you have to say because they know that you have their best interests at heart. So let's look at the card that you selected for this stack today, for this pile today. Empowerment. So you are a strong person and you tend to stay in your power. You have respect for all living things, to all the creatures of the earth. They see this as something that's very attractive to them. They're also attracted to your compassion, how you sprinkle kindness and compassion wherever you go, or at least try to, but also how you empower them to be the best they can be, and giving them guidance and offering support where and when they need it. So let's see what else we get for pile 2. What does pile 2's person find so attractive about them? Let's see for pile 2. Pile 2. Compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth. So they are attracted to your compassion for them, your compassion for others, your compassion for your friends, for people that you don't even know. Perhaps you're really kind to the people at the restaurant that bring the food, the waiters, the waitresses, the waitstaff. You just tend to show compassion and kindness wherever you go. And this is something that they truly admire. They also love the way you dress. There's something about your clothing choices, whether it's just for grubbing around, kind of being schlubs and just kind of like not doing much, but also when you dress to go out or perhaps go to work, or if you're going out with them, they love your style. It's about your style. And they're also admired to the fact that they also admire the fact that you tend to be a leader. You have great leadership abilities, and people love to listen to what you have to say. You also have a very strong connection to spirit. The fates. So this really isn't so much about attraction and what they're attracted to, but there's a recognition here from your person that they believe that your connection is very much fated. And this comes back to this Lover's card as well. Well, we talked about the Queen of Wands and the passion that's here between the two of you, but this Lover's card, it's also about your connection. Your connection is not just physical. It's also emotional and psychological and spiritual. This is something that they're very attracted to as well. Perhaps they know that you're soulmates, because the Lovers is very much a soulmate card. Perhaps it's just something that they would call a click or a connection or a spark, but there's definitely a knowledge that there is something deep here between the two of you. Goodness, sweetness of the heart. And you are good. There's a kindness about you. There's a compassion about you. Your energy is contagious. And they really feel at home with you. They feel your heart is open to them. Your heart chakra. And if they haven't opened it already, I do feel that they're going to. Abundance. This says copious supply from the heart. So this is about an abundance of love. Again, this comes back to compassion. There's so much love flowing from you to your person. But also this is as well about your intuition, being able to complete their sentences, being able to think their thoughts, being able to pick up from them what they need, when they need, and how they need, to be able to listen to them without actually speaking to one another. You just have this knowing about you. Beauty. So, and it's not just about your external beauty, although that's definitely there, and they are definitely attracted to that. This is also about your inner beauty, your inner light, your inner heart light. Every one of these cards has a little heart that's shining right in front of where the heart chakra is. And there is this light that emanates from you. And sometimes they just want to bask in the glow of that light. It's here again. All these heart lights. Heart light is open. So much attraction here, not just to how you look on the outside, but also to who you are on the inside. Your spirit, your essence, the essence of who you are is very sexy to them. This says slow down, pause and allow things to unfold. And I do feel that you are patient with your person, and that when things need to slow down, you're willing to take a little bit of a break with them as well. There's no need to keep everything moving at a fast pace, whether it's the development of your relationship and where the relationship is going, but also about other things that are going on in your lives. Perhaps you guys need to take a break from work and you guys need to get away. And the fact that you're open for that and willing to have a little adventure here and there and go new places and experience new things. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface. And you do embrace your emotions, pal, too. You're very much into your heart. You're very much into your heart chakra. Your heart is open, and it's open not just to your person, but to others as well. The only thing that is real is love. They feel so much love for you. They feel so much love for you, especially with that King of Cups being there. And they just feel that you have this unconditional love for them. Your heart chakra is open for them. They feel very comfortable in the glow of your heart light. Love is all around you. Love is all around you. And this is a love that you have for them, the love that you have for others. And it's like this is swirling. This is just swirling, all this stuff swirling around here. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. But they also are attracted to how graceful you are. Perhaps you take really good care of yourself, you take really good care of your body. Perhaps you're really fit, you're into physical fitness, you're into healthy eating. This is something that they admire about you as well. Very graceful, very poised. So this is your reading for today, Pile 2. Thanks so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey today. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in reading 3. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose gratitude and appreciation and the amethyst crystals. This is a general reading, so not all of it may resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take from this reading what does resonate with you and release the rest to the universe. Today we're looking at what makes you so attractive to your person in terms of qualities and characteristics, as well as your physical attributes. So let's get right into your reading, Pile 3. What makes you so attractive to your person? Well, the Two of Wands, the Prince of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Well, okay, lots of fire there. Holy cow. Holy cow. Let's see what else. For Pile 3. The Queen of Swords. And also the 9 of Cups. Sorry about my voice. Allergies are really kicked up today. So there's a lot of fire here, Pile 3. Lots of fire energy. There is a lot of passion here, let me tell you, okay? And I know some of you may be freaking out at seeing this Ten of Wands, but it's really about the connection. The Ten of Wands is not always about oppression and kind of like feeling as if you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. There's a lot of passion here. There is a lot of attraction. There's a lot of fiery energy. And I do feel that your person is very attracted to that aspect of your relationship. Yes, I am trying to keep this PG, but you know what I'm saying. Also, I feel that your person is attracted to the fact that you've been through a lot of adversity in your life. You've overcome so much. And this is something that they find very attractive about you. You're optimistic. You feel like you can you've been through the fire. You know how to get through difficult times. And you have a very strong sense of who you are. Your difficulties and your challenges and your obstacles and blockages that you have overcome has made you who you are today. They also are attracted to the fact that they can talk to you about anything. They feel that you are very intelligent. They feel that you have, whether it's from just self-teaching or from education or from school or whatever it is, you have a great intelligence about you, but also you have a really strong intuition. You're able to know them, and I feel that you know them perhaps better than they know themselves. Now, this Prince of Wands is fire energy, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries for you or your person. The Queen of Swords is air energy, so Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra for you or your person if you like to validate your pile selection based on astrology signs. Your person is also attracted to the fact that you are open for adventures, that you like to explore new places, that you like to travel, that you want to have different experiences and new experiences, whether that's with them or whether that's by yourself. This is something they find very attractive to you. Now, this Nine of Cups is about getting a wish fulfilled. And they do feel that you are a wish come true. Perhaps it was love at first sight, and maybe they shared that with you. But I feel that the first time they saw you, they were knocked down crazy, like, oh my God, who is that? Who is that? I feel that there was something about the first time they saw you where they felt the earth move beneath their feet. Not really like an earthquake, but, it's more of a metaphor. See, and there's this rainbow here right before this Ten of Wands. And this again tells us that you've overcome so much. You're very strong. You're very empowered. You also speak your truth. You are not going to beat around the bush. You tell it like it is. And I feel that that is something that they truly admire in you as well. But you're also very loyal. And your loyalty is something that they count on and they truly admire. They know that you will back them up and that you will support them during tough times or perhaps when others have turned against them. They like that you will fight for them and for this relationship and this connection. And back to this Queen of Swords, they really love that you are genuine and you mean what you say what you mean. And your person doesn't like fake people or false people or someone who wears a mask. And they know that you are 100% real and authentic with them. And, as we talked about, perhaps you've been through adversities, Pile 3. Your optimism makes them feel better if they're in a pessimistic mood. They really appreciate that you can change their mood from bad to good just by being you. So let's see what else for pile 3. I just noticed there's a rainbow on this card too. These 2 rainbows right in either side of that 10 of Wands stuck right in the middle. You're very optimistic, pile 3. Your optimism is something that they truly find so very attractive in you. What else for pile 3? What does their person find so attractive about them? What makes you so attractive to your person? Awakening. Well, this is the Hangman. This is the Hangman. So they're attracted to the fact that you are able to see things from a different perspective. And that is actually supported by this Queen of Swords and this 2 of Wands as well. You're able to, if you're trying to understand something that they're going through, if you're trying to give them advice on a particular issue or problem that they're having, I feel that you're able to see both sides and you're able to give them a good perspective to help them make the right choice about things. The High Priestess, see, that comes back to that intuition again with this High Priestess. You have a very strong intuition with your person. And I feel that you have a lot of wisdom. They come to you for advice, they come to you for counsel, and you're able to offer it. And this is something that they truly appreciate in you. Also, these 2 cards together are cards of patience. And, you know, if things aren't moving in your life, or if things aren't moving in your person's life, or if things aren't moving in your relationship, you do have this sense of just being able to pause, take a step back, and allow things to unfold naturally and organically. 6 of Earth, which is 6 of Pentacles. Very generous. You are very generous. You're generous with your love. You're generous with your energy. Perhaps you work with a charity in some way, shape, or form. Perhaps you just donate money to different charities. This is something they admire in you as well. Let's see what else. What makes you attractive to your person? Well, there we go. And 7 cards fell on the floor, so let's try this again. What else for pile 3? What makes you so attractive to your person? The Sun. You're successful. You're successful. You're creative. And you have a lot of enthusiasm in your life. Again, you've overcome a lot of different things. So this gives you a much more solid foundation. But also, with that Sun card being there, they see you as the sunshine in their life. They see you as this person who can lighten and brighten their day. This is something that attracts them to you very much. See what else we get here for pile 3. Just want to straighten these up a wee bit. See what else we get for pile 3. This came up in one of the other piles, Tantric Journey. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences. This comes back to this passion that's here between you, okay? This is about this passion that's here. Your bodies fit together very well. We can't really go much into this because of the YouTube guidelines and requirements, but there is this very strong sense of passion, very strong sense of attraction between you in terms of physicality and the time that you spend together in those kind of activities. So there's something very special that you share in that regard. And I feel that that is as well something that really, really they find so attractive about you. Like, you do something that they haven't experienced before, perhaps. Perhaps just being with you in that way gives them something they've never experienced before. We didn't look at this gratitude and appreciation card. So you recognize the good qualities in others, and you openly share your gratitude with them. Even small things like perhaps seeing a rainbow. Well, rainbows are a theme here today. We have a rainbow here, we have a rainbow here, and we have a rainbow here. So your gratitude, even being appreciative of small things like seeing a rainbow or hearing a child's laughter. It seems that you have appreciation for the simple things in life as well as the bigger ones. And this creates a positive flow of gratitude that can also bring joy into someone else's life. And perhaps you do have this sense of gratitude about you, Pile 3, because you have, again, overcome so much in your life. And you just learned how to appreciate the small things as well as the big things. Appreciating a piece of chocolate cake, which I could really go for about right now. But let's see what else for Pile 3. What else for Pile 3? Yin. So this is the feminine aspect of the yin yang. Okay. So they do appreciate your feminine side. You don't have to be feminine. You don't have to be a female. This is not based on gender. This is just an archetype. It's an energy. But they are so very attracted to your feminine side, the nature of who you are. Your voice can be so soothing to them, and it helps them wash away negativity. Sometimes just hearing the sound of your voice is all they need in that moment. And also, your romantic side melts their heart, and you have an amazing way of making them feel special and loved in a way they've never experienced before. Okay, so let's see what else we get for Pile 3. Yes, and I was referring back to that tantric, what is it? Tantric journey. I was referring back to that tantric journey when I said you make them feel special and loved in a way they never have before. And I feel like that's very true for you, Pile 3. Purity, the breath of the heart. This again comes back to your intuition. You're very intuitive with them. But also I feel that you have a genuine love of nature and things in the natural world. And you're kind to animals and to people and anything and everything you give your heart to. And it makes them feel lucky to have you, and they love you for it. Honesty. You're honest. Yes. Especially with that Queen of Swords being there. Sometimes you will be honest to the point of being brutally honest. And I do feel that this is something that they do admire and respect in you. The fact that you are honest. You will express the truth. You will speak the truth. Let's see what else for Pile 3. Fidelity. Fidelity. You're loyal. You're trustworthy. And I feel that that is something that's very important for them. Being loyal and trustworthy in a relationship is something that your partner really needs. I feel perhaps Maybe in the past someone wasn't. And I feel that that is just something that they really truly need in their life. There's something about the way you wear your hair. There's something about the way that you genuinely present yourself, the way you dress, your clothes, your creativity. Your creative side is something they truly admire about you. And they often wonder how you come up with the ideas that you do and then make them happen. There's also something about, hi Morgana. Morgana. Hi Morgana. It's my cat. Yes, she participates in many of these readings. Okay, I gave her some treats, petted her and loved her, and told her she was okay. So I feel that there's something about the way you dress. I don't know if it's got something to do with the color blue. Do you love the color blue? Do they love the color blue? Different hues of blue. And there's also something about your skin, the way that it feels, the softness of your skin. I don't know what it is exactly, and we can't really get too much into it. They love the way that you dress, whether it is to go on a date and you're wearing something nice, or if you're just kind of hanging out at home for the weekend. They love your hair. They love your sensuality. And with this yin being here, with that tantric journey, I do feel that they really love the shape of your body, the shape of your hips, and how the two of you fit so well together. Let's see what else for pile 3. Love is all around you. There's a gracefulness to you. The way that you walk, the way that you are poised, the way that you present yourself. Let's see what else for pile 3. The union of hearts, a love connection defies explanation. See, so they are aware, with this 2 of Wands being here as well, that there is a very strong connection between you and your person. They know it. They feel it. They sense it. They feel it. It's something that they know. And they love this about you. They find this attractive about you. This connection in and of itself is something that attracts them. Turn on your heart light. Turn on your heart light. And your heart light is open to your person, and they feel that, and they experience that. And there is this love that shines out from you. See here too, on this 9 of Cups, that heart right there on her dress. There's this love that emanates from the core of who you are to them. And this they find so attractive, so loving, so loyal, so giving. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. And so they do feel that they can come to you for help. They do feel that you will help guide them and help them make choices and help them make decisions and listen. Be a good listener to listen to what they're going through and dealing with. They know that you're smart, especially with that Queen of Swords being there, and that they can bounce ideas back and forth, and that you really give them valuable input. They want to run things by you before making a decision, because that makes them feel more confident about their decision. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. And perhaps this is as well, this comes with this 2 of Wands, you love to travel, you love to go to different places, you love to experience and explore different things. But also when it's time to kind of like chill and do nothing, you are up for that as well. you are able to just sort of like this hangman, to just kind of like pause and be in that place of suspended animation where maybe you're not doing much of anything, just kind of making some food at home, watching TV, watching a movie, kind of like just spending quality time together at home in or one of your homes, and just relaxing and just taking a break from the crazy hustle and bustle of this world we live in. Your person is so attracted to you, Pile 3. There's so many different aspects of their attraction to you, both physical and mental and intellectual, that is mental, and emotional and spiritual. There's so much attraction here. And I do feel that they recognize that there is this deep soul connection between you as well. This is your reading for today, Pile 3. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings is in the description and pinned to the top comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so, so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in reading 4. Have a great day, guys. Hi, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Leap of Faith and the Amazonite crystals. This is a general reading, so not all of it may resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take in from this reading what does resonate with you and release the rest to the universe. Today we're looking at what makes you so attractive to your person in terms of qualities and characteristics, as well as physical attributes. So let's get right into your reading for Pile 4. What makes you so attractive to your person, Pile 4? Here. Pile 4. The Hierophant. That's Taurus energy. Let's see what else we get here. For Pile 4, what makes them so attractive to their person? The Queen of Pentacles. Else for Pile 4. The Three of Cups. What else for Pile 4? What makes them so attractive to their person? The Queen of Swords. And then on the bottom we have Justice. Right, so the Hierophant is Taurus energy, the Queen of Pentacles. I think we have all the zodiac here, almost. The Queen of Pentacles is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. The Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Justice is Libra as well. So if you like to pick your piles or validate your piles based on astrology signs for you or your person, those are the signs for this reading today. So your person sees you as someone who gives them great advice. This Hierophant, you're able to provide wisdom, you're able to provide insight and guidance into whatever they're dealing with. This is something they find very attractive about you. But here we have this Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. You're very grounded, very grounding. And with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords being here, you aren't really prone to emotional outbursts. I'm sure we all have them every once in a while, but this is really more about being grounded, pragmatic, speaking your truth, not being afraid to say what's really on your mind. There's definitely something about you that they love with your hair. This has to do with your hair, the way you fix your hair, also the way that you smell, whether it's what you shampoo your hair with, or the conditioner, or your soap, or your perfume, whatever it is. There's also something very graceful about your hands, pile 4. Something about your hands, whether you manicure them or not, there's something that they like about your hands. Also, they are very well aware and they love the fact that you are someone who cares about nature, whether it's the environment, the trees, the animals. This is something that they greatly admire in you. They feel, with this Hierophant being here, that you give them wise counsel, that you give them good advice, that you're a good listener, that you're able to listen to them and whatever issues they're having and provide them with insight and guidance from several different perspectives about what they're dealing with and what they're going through. This is something they truly appreciate. Now, they also admire the fact that you are someone who likes to celebrate. You like holidays, you like to get together with family, you like to get together with friends, you like to have parties or host parties, go to parties. This is very much about being social. And they like the fact that you're up for those kind of things. Now, this Queen of Swords, though, this Queen of Swords is someone who speaks their truth. Queen of Swords is not going to beat about the bush. You're going to tell them exactly how it is. And I feel that this is something that they truly admire in you. Also, these stars here on the Hierophant, they are very attractive to your wisdom, your intuition, the fact that you can understand them and intuit from them, perhaps when they're having a bad day, if they're going through something, you're able to really speak to them and understand on a much deeper level what they're going through, and again, provide insight and guidance to that. Now, they admire the fact that you are very balanced. That comes back to this Queen of Pentacles energy as well. And that you're very just. You will weigh things in the balance before making a decision for yourself, or help them weigh things in the balance before they have to make some sort of decision or choice for their lives. There's something about the way that you dress, the clothes that you wear, whether you're going out, whether you're staying home. They really enjoy when you get dressed up, when you're going somewhere fun, whether you're going on a date, whether you're going to an event, whether you're going to a party. There's something about your clothes, the way that they really express who you are. Kind of like, if you're very feminine, you may be wearing something very flowy. If you're more of a tomboy, then you would be wearing something that's like jeans and a t-shirt. Whatever it is, there's an essence of who you are in the clothing choices that you make. And this is something they find really attractive about you, Pile 4. Let's see what else for Pile 4. What else for Pile 4? What does their person find so attractive? What makes Pile 4 so attractive to their person? The 7 of Wands, that you are determined and that you can rise to any challenge. You have a lot of determination. You have a lot of willpower. Let's see what else for Pile 4. What makes them so attractive to their person? The Knight of Wands, very confident, very confident. They know that you have a lot of confidence and that you're very passionate as well. They love and really are so attracted to the passion that you share, right? But your confidence is such that especially with this Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. Your confidence actually gives them confidence. It inspires them to be more confident themselves. Perhaps they struggle with whether they should go for a promotion or make a career change, whatever they're going through in their life. And you give them the confidence and the courage to do that. This is something they love about you, and this is something they find so attractive about you. The King of Water, the King of Cups. So this is, they love and are very attracted to the fact that you are trustworthy. They trust you. They trust you with whatever they've got going on in their lives. And if they haven't done that with you already, they will be letting down their guard and doing that. You understand them. You probably understand them better than anyone has ever understood them. And we get this from this Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords, and from this King of Cups here. So we have all the zodiac here now. We've got the water signs, the fire signs, the earth signs. Water is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this Knight of Fire, this Knight of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And we've got the air signs here and the earth signs here. So this, pile 4, if you look at astrology signs for pile selection, they're all here. I've never seen this happen for as long as I've been doing these pick-a-pile readings. Let's see, pick-a-card readings. Let's see what else we have here. What is so attractive? Strength. I'm actually surprised that this is the first time that strength has come up today in all of the piles. This is the only pile that strength came up, much to my surprise. So they know, again, back to this 7 of fire, this 7 of wands, you have courage. You have courage. You've got strength. You've got perseverance. You have the ability to overcome challenges that are thrown your way. You've got self-confidence. You give them confidence. You have a lot of passion, and you have a lot of compassion. The Strength card is also very much about passion, as well as this Knight of Wands. So there's a very deep, passionate connection between you and your person, pile 4, and this is something that they find very attractive in you. Also, I feel with this infinity symbol here, your person could be aware that there is a very strong connection between the two of you, and perhaps soulmate connection, twin flame connection, going to past lives. Perhaps they are aware of that. Perhaps they've talked that over with you, perhaps not. But there is a very strong connection here that goes beyond this physical attraction. It's a mental attraction, especially with that Queen of Swords there, because they see you as someone who's very wise, who has a lot of intellect, who knows a lot of things, okay? And there's also a spiritual connection here between the two of you. And there's also an emotional connection here between you, especially with it being next to that King of Cups, that King of Water here. So let's talk about this card that you picked for your pile today, which says Leap of Faith. Your person finds your poise and your grace very attractive. Perhaps you like to dance. Perhaps they like to dance. And they find this very attractive about you. But it's also about your faith, your intuition, and your knowledge, and how you always try to be optimistic about the challenges that you're facing or going through. They find your fearlessness, and that comes back to this Strength card. They find your fearlessness very attractive, and that there's something fierce about you at times. And even if you do misjudge and make a mistake, you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you try again. It's about perseverance. It's so attractive to them that you are willing to jump head first into trying new things, new adventures, and new opportunities. That comes back to that Knight of Fire when we talk about adventures, because that's someone who likes to travel. They like to have new experiences. And perhaps the two of you do travel. And if you haven't been traveling, I do feel that travel's coming up, especially with that Knight of Wands being there. What else for pile 4? This says transition. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with grace and ease. Grace. We talked about how graceful you were. But also, I do feel that they admire the fact that when you have been through periods of transition, perhaps when you've been through difficulties, you have allowed those transitions to happen, whether it's got to do with family or whether it's got to do with your job, your work, your career. Those transitions, you have allowed them to happen naturally and organically in your life without trying to hold on to a past. You gracefully allow the transition to happen because you know that these changes and transitions that are happening in your life are for your best and highest good. No place like home. Your person feels very at home with you. They feel that they can be themselves. They feel that they can let down their guard. They feel that they can be who they need to be or who they want to be, and that you are accepting of that and that you hold no judgments to them. This is something they find very attractive about you, Pile 4. You are their home. They feel at home with you. Let's see what else we get. Well, this is interesting. Transmutation, the big change. And we talked about changes with this transition card, which is about being able to incorporate changes in our lives effortlessly, organically, and naturally. Again, this talks about your intuition and that your heart is on fire for them. And I do feel that that's something that they really admire and find attractive in you, is that the love that you have for them. So let's see what else for you, Pile 4. What makes you so attractive to your person? Peace. Peace. You fill them with a sense of peace, and they do feel peaceful when the two of you are together for the most part. This card also says harmony of the heart, so it does indicate that your hearts are in sync with one another. And again, when I see this, I feel that you are someone who really enjoys the natural world, like the Queen of Pentacles and like this Leap of Faith card told us as well. And this is something they truly admire and find attractive in you. What else for Pile 4? Opening. It starts with you. And this is very much about the opening of your heart, how you have opened your heart to your person, how you have unconditional love for them, and how they truly can trust and feel that love, that compassion pouring forth from your heart to them. See what else for Pile 4. What else for Pile 4? Express love through gifts. Perhaps you give your person tokens of love through gifts. Perhaps you do something nice for them. Maybe it's making cookies, making their favorite meal, giving them a little token, doing something that makes them happy. They love this about you. So this is about loving them through your actions as well as your words. Ask for help. They feel that they can come to you for help, for guidance, for assistance with whatever they're dealing with or whatever they're going through in their life. And we saw that at the very beginning of this reading with the Hierophant. They think you're wise. Your wisdom is something that they find so attractive. They feel that they can come to you for any kind of help that they need. and that you are willing to help them. This is something they find attractive and something they truly appreciate as well. Look to your inner strength. Again, we come back to that strength card. You have a lot of inner strength. You have a lot of inner courage. You are able to overcome many things. And this is something that they find attractive about you as well. Again, though, there's something about your eyes. There's something about your eyes that they find almost exotic, mesmerizing. Practice compassion. You are very compassionate. This is something they admire in you, something that they find very attractive about you. And do something for someone. This comes back to you. Through your compassion, you like to help others. And perhaps it's trying to help someone, a friend, family member, someone in need, as well as your person. You help them through gifts of love, whether that is a gift of your energy, a gift of your time. So let's see for pile 4, what makes you so attractive to your person, pile 4. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of wonderful things this life has to offer. And perhaps your person sees in you that you do love yourself, that you do have positive self-esteem, and that you have self-confidence. And again, your confidence that we talked about earlier in this reading is something that gives them confidence as well. Your person has a very strong, deep attraction for you. They'd like to take adventures with you. They like your adventuresome spirit. They're very attracted to who you are, both inside and out. There's no one else they would rather relax and unwind with. And it's great to distress with you. And just hanging out with you, sometimes doing nothing, is a perfect way for them to spend their time. They also admire the fact that with this Queen of Pentacles being here and this Queen of Swords, that you are not lazy, that you're willing to work hard and put your time and energy into what is important to you, okay? You can laugh at yourself, you can admit it when you're wrong, and you don't always take things seriously. You're a lot of fun to be around. They're very attracted to your laughter, your easygoingness, and as well as your physical attributes, they're attracted to the essence of who you are. This is your reading for today, pile 4. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, guys.